It's another interesting hour on your favorite platform, Literature Hub 247, where literature is simplified. If you are a literature English teacher, students, why can't we be on the mark together and race on the field of literature? I am Folahan Oyelekon. This video is about a non-African poem. The poem is titled, She Walks in Beauty. She Walks in Beauty is composed by Lord Byron. I have a comprehensive review of this poem on this platform. In fact, you need to have gone through the analysis of the poem before you watch this video. So if you need the link to that video, you can make a request to the comment section and the link will be sent to you. The poem is all about beauty. The poet is trying to divine and explain the meaning of beauty, because the belief is that beauty has to do with the physical appearance of a person. Lord Byron is trying to tell us that beauty is more than that. So all this I explained in that video. So I can send the link if you need it. Just send the message to the comment section and it will be sent to you. So this particular video is about a Waec-style question on She Walks in Beauty. That is a Waec-like question, a Waec standard question on She Walks in Beauty. And Waec guidelines are strictly followed in answering this question. So let's move to the classroom together. The question says, how the poet's use of simile and metaphor deepens the reader's appreciation of the woman's qualities. How the poet's use of simile and metaphor deepens the reader's appreciation of the woman's qualities. Please, I implore you to watch this video to the end, because there is one of my books that contains 200 Waec-style questions and the model answers. So I would like to introduce you to that book and tell you how you can download the book. Now the question again, how the poet's use of simile and metaphor deepens the reader's appreciation of the woman's qualities. Now, as we normally do, you will first analyze the question. According to Waec guidelines, if there is any literary device mentioned in any question, we need to explain the literary devices and relate the question to a relevant theme. So if you look at the question very well, you see that we have a simile and metaphor are the literary devices mentioned in the poem. So you explain the meaning of simile and metaphor and relate the question to any relevant theme. A simile is a figure of speech that directly compares two different things using words such as like or as. E.g., this is quoted from the poem. She walks in beauty like the night, quote and unquote. She walks in beauty like the night. So the way the woman walks is compared to the night, that she walks in beauty like the night there. So a metaphor is a figure of speech that compares two unlike things without using like or as, implying that one thing is another. For example, describing the tender light, quote and unquote, in her eyes as a quality drawn from nature. So we can see that the two literary devices are for comparison. They are figure of comparison. Both are used to create vivid imagery and deepen meaning. Now, this use of simile and metaphor relate to the theme of the harmony between outer beauty and inner goodness. It's related to the theme of the harmony between outer beauty and inner goodness. That is relating the question to a relevant theme there. Various comparisons show that her loveliness is not merely skin deep, but springs from our moral character. You know, what the poet is telling us here is that beauty is more than the physical appearance of somebody. It includes the moral character, the inner thoughts of a particular person. The imagery of balanced light and darkness reflects a balanced soul, suggesting that her physical grace is inseparable from her spiritual purity. And she walks in beauty. Lord Byron opens with a simile. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, quote and unquote. This comparison sets the tone for the poem, giving the reader a visual and emotional impression of serenity, mystery, and radiance combined. The night is not harsh or dark in a negative sense, but calm, clear, and softly illuminated, the qualities the poet sees in the woman. Metaphor is used throughout the poem to link her physical beauty to her inner virtue. For instance, the tender light, quote and unquote, in her eyes is not literal light, but her metaphor for the gentle, balanced quality of her character. Similarly, shade and ray, these are quoted from the poem. Similarly, shade and ray meeting in perfect harmony suggests that her nature blends contrasting qualities, modesty and brightness, calmness and vitality, in a way that is rare and admirable. In conclusion, Byron's use of simile and metaphor does more than make the woman's beauty vivid. It elevates her qualities into symbols of perfection and harmony. Through these figures of speech, the reader appreciates her as an ideal blend of appearance and virtue, embodying the romantic ideal that true beauty is both seen and felt. That true beauty is not only physical, but it has to do with the spiritual and the inner thought of a particular person. So that is the question and the model answer following the WAEC guidelines. Now the book I was making reference to the other time is titled Exam Ready. The book is titled Exam Ready and it contains 200 WAEC standard questions with the model answers. And the questions are based on the 2026 to 2030 WAEC Literature Syllabus. And you know, we don't have past questions yet. The syllabus and the WAEC guidelines are strictly followed, as I told you. You are not only taught how to answer questions here, but if you have this book, it will deepen your knowledge and understanding of the text and the poems. So I will leave the link in the description of this video for you to download. So just check the description of this video and you see the link there for you to download. Please, if you are new on this platform, try and click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you'll be part of this class. And whenever any video is produced, you are going to be notified. Like this video, you are free to share any of my videos on any social media platform. Invite your colleagues to join us. Any question or comment, just use the comment section and it will be attended to immediately. Thank you and God bless. Let's meet in the next class.